Cool. Okay.
I will get once you can see yourself all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The others will be on. Oh, sometimes we use this thing for me to sit on, don't we?
The wooden.
Yeah. Did we actually use it or not?
I don't think. Is it part of your script now that you're sitting?
Not that I know of. No. Maybe we'll leave it until we know.
Yeah. I'll have a quick bite. I haven't had breakfast yet. I don't think the sun will come out today.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
Oh look, this has happened again.
Yes, we are accepting the risk.
Accept the risk. Please piss off.
Yeah. Gosh, this computer is slow.
Morning.
Morning.
Well, good morning then, Paul.
Hello. Hi, Cassie.
Hello.
Hello. And Paul, while we're waiting for a day to join, can I ask a question? Let me try to make a sentence. We wondered about Cassie being able to take a book out of the fire. Oh, I've got this thing again. We'd love your feedback.
Oh, no. No, not right now. It should be the last thing.
Wondered if we could, if Cassie would be able to take a book out of the fire as if it's the storybook. I haven't told Cassie yet. Yes. So Cassie,
Yeah.
have you got a book which is a bit like a fairly big storybook? So it looks like it might be the book that we then Paul's going to turn the pages of.
Yeah, I can have a look. I probably have something, that we can use. Should I have a quick look now?
Yes, please, because we're waiting for a day to join. We'd just like to see that come out of the fire. I know we'd originally talked about the... Sorry, what were you going to say, Tom?
I was going to say it'd be quite interesting if the book was behind some kind of green cloth and she pulled it either through the cloth, which had sort of serrated edges or something, so it had more of a realistic feel of coming out of the fire.
Okay, I've cut off some green cloth. I've cut off quite a lot of it. So
that's a good idea.
Something like this?
Yeah, that looks great. Yeah. Get out of the way. Yes, that looks...
I tried with some green cloth.
Great.
I mean, we could test it out by duplicating the fire layer and putting one behind and one in front. Yeah, it's just created by drawing. I should also give you guys a bit of a crow update in the sense that I think I've got a huge desire to be able to do these crows in the way that we've discussed. Realistically, it's about 3 days work, and I've had about 6 hours between when we last spoke and now to actually do anything. So we're going to have to sort of imagine some of them are there at the moment. The head, obviously, we can work with because Caroline's got that, and I can do more head stuff. But I'm frantically drawing hundreds of frames at the moment.
Thank you.
So it's no worries, and I think it's going to look amazing. So I'd love us to sort of bear with if possible. It would be very easy to sort of go, okay, well, we'll just do it with paper cutouts. But I think it's going to look amazing, the combination of Caroline and my work.
I'd love that, Nina. Do you think that's feasible before our next meet on the 6th of May?
Yeah, I think that's a much more feasible time frame. I think we had a wonderful sort of burst of sort of making a list of deliverables last time we all spoke. And I was very conscious that I was opening a show still and also had a family trip booked. So in my mind already at that point, I knew that it was going to be quite a big ask. But I think it's feasible before our next meet.
Can I just
Great.
ask really quickly? I thought the 6th of May was the last one. Is that right?
It is, yeah. That's when we'll rehearse in the morning and then we're going to do the show in the afternoon.
Okay.
I'm calling it a show, but obviously it's just a showing of where we are. And if you think, Nina, it's feasible for you to have something for us then, I'd also really love to wait for, the video effect alongside the cutouts, because I really like the combination.
Yeah, great. I mean, it's starting to look really nice. It's just a case of, it's not even necessarily the complexity of it. It's just the amount of time it takes to sketch over the frames. I've got crows that I'm sketching over, and I'm going to add Caroline's amazing heads to them. And obviously, there's that moment at the end where Caroline is probably going to be adding paper cutout wings. But I mean, it might be that Angela, I can send you some stuff, and Angela and Day and Cassie, we can send you some stuff in the meantime, just so that you go, oh yeah, that's definitely going to work. And obviously, if we video this recording, I'll have an even better idea of placement on screen and that sort of thing. So Paul will have to do much less in terms of positioning when it comes to the May the 6th.
Fantastic. Great. I'm just going to message you Day and see if they're okay.
I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Sorry. Didn't know.
Okay.
Hello.
Hiya.
Morning. Hi.
Hey, bad, thank you. How's everyone?
Day, did you hear that last bit from Nina?
Not quite. I just heard something about crows. Not fully.
So Nina's doing some work on making the crow fly, and it's about 3 days work, and they've done about half a day.
Okay.
But things it's really worth the time. So
Okay.
Rather than trying to do everything through cutouts, we won't get everything today, but we'll have it by next time. And Nina will send some as we go later on, probably by next week or something.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
And I mean, it might be that by the end of today, I'll have done lots and lots of sketching whilst also keeping an eye on rehearsals, and and we'll have something that that we can start to look at and go, yeah, that's definitely the right direction. But yeah, it's just a process of sketching a lot of frames on top of the movies that I've found as a reference, basically.
Fab.
Paul, I put the locket in the folder. And I've got... Sorry, go ahead. Sure. Sure, okay. Great. Yeah, that looks good.
That sounds great.
Great.
Oh, nice. Such nice. That's great.
Have you got the book already? You've got the book already, Cassie?
Yeah.
Cool.
It would be great if, well, if you show us everything, and then if we and we look at the transitions, so that we know what our options are in terms of different transitions, and then we start working through. Because our big thing really is going to be a lot about placement, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which we've done very little. So after we've looked at all the setups and all the transitions, if we start really slowly working through and just get our way through each bit, and we can try and mark out our positions so that we try and remember where we're supposed to be.
Cool.
Oh, great. This is fantastic. Yeah.
Wow.
That looks great.
Yeah. This is so great.
I
Yeah.
have to pretend to be in my room for a bit.
I can put my hand in and get
Awesome.
I'm going to have a mushroom in my hand. Take a mushroom. That's it.
Love it.
Oh, sorry, I'm groping you.
It's really hard to judge it.
This is so trippy, Paul.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay. I think behind is probably what's best for the scene.
Yeah, I think so too. Get out of my kitchen. I'm coming round your house.
Yeah, same.
Wow. You're behind the door, the stairs there, and you're behind the door or something with that one, just because the way
Yeah,
the green screen
yeah.
was. It looked like you were coming
Yeah.
into the kitchen or something.
Can
Brilliant.
I borrow some sugar? Can I borrow some sugar?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can hear your builders now. the Zoom rooms are fantastic.
I know, I love them.
Yeah, I'll get myself a little stool or something.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
you
thinking.
need a little sit down.
Yeah, 'cause I'll be low
Yeah.
down.
Oh, yeah. Look.
And that's okay like that. Yeah, thank you.
So trippy.
Yeah?
Yeah. Love it.
Mm. Mm.
We are really
Yeah.
just going to run.
A bit more still. Yeah, that's a bit better. I think maybe, I think I might need to lower it a tiny bit. Yeah, let's try this. Oh, I didn't think I even tilted that then. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to grab my glasses. Okay. Oh, is it? Yeah. Sorry, my eyesight. So.
I did have a rubber.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right. Right.
I love that.
Yes, I like that. I think this is when we've eaten our mushrooms. So this is when things we're losing the plot. So I like that. I like after we've eaten our mushrooms that it sort of transitions into this. What do you think, Ade?
Of what?
Can you see what Paul has done on the?
Oh, flipping.
Yeah.
Ah.
If you're sitting down a day and then I think when it all goes a bit weird, it's great if you stand up.
Yeah. So I'll be like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good plan, guys. Mushroom?
Yeah. And once we've had our mushrooms, it goes a bit like this, where we're all a bit
Okay.
wonky.
Cool. It's a little bit of a version of the limbs still.
Exactly.
Yeah. I am on your bed.
You're going to sit in your place today. Yeah.
Yeah, this is where I would be probably. Probably lower though. Maybe like here.
Yeah, that's great. I think the middle with the line going down is great. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. It looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it as it is actually, Paul. Yeah. Because we're about to go into the forest, which is quite monochrome. So it's nice that there's bright colours and it looks quite, yeah.
Caroline.
So I have a question about this, Paul, just to ask. In order for us to be here and then the paper tear and us we're actually going to enter into that fire one, aren't we? So as the tear happens, Cassie and Ade, as the tear happens, we would probably go off screen
Yeah.
so that we can then walk into the forest.
Yeah.
That means I
And
can
Paul,
bring
there
my
is a
props.
new set of forest layers we can look at as well.
Oh, great.
I'm part of me thinks that I'm not sure how different it is. It's basically giving you a bit more room, a bit more depth, and there's a bit more room for sky to happen. I think it'll probably need modifying when we see it, but let's see what you think.
Cool.
So Paul, do you fade up Caroline's feed during the sort of trippy moment, is it? Nice.
No, this is the green that I had before, but I've painted. But on the other side, there's newspaper. Hang on, let me just try with some other greens. There's that green. Is that?
Are they all
And
painted?
Yeah, I've got some. I've got a whole load of different greens. I've got some green paper.
Yeah, that'd probably be better, the green paper.
It's quite pale.
Oh, okay.
It's not greeny green.
I think it's the more even it is. So I think the brush strokes is what affects the lighting a bit for it.
Well, this is what I did last time. Yeah. this is exactly the same paper as last time, so I don't know if it is the brush strokes. I think it's just the.
That looks better.
It's probably the time of day and the light and stuff.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
you've
You've got
say,
a cool light
because
on at the moment, haven't you?
I've got quite a lot of light. I'm by the window, so I've got quite a lot of light shining in through the window. So I think it's more the light than the actual
I think
quality of the
it is.
paper.
Yeah.
Does your window
What we
have
should probably
blinds?
do is work out. Do you have a light that you can sort of, just thinking about next time we meet? Is there a way in which you can sort of be almost in a light protected space so you can control the
Yeah.
light?
Yeah, I think I can. Yeah, I can. I can
That'd be
get
better.
a light and then just close the curtain, essentially.
Yeah, it's
Just
sad,
close the
isn't it?
curtain and then
Really sad.
have a light.
It's a bit better.
Do you have any sort of anything in between your curtain and your window, like a little netting or something, just another barrier?
No, I could actually. Oh, just noticed a load of cobwebs. I do have some netting that I could put up, but it's going to take a little bit of time if I do it today because
Yeah. Don't worry
yeah.
about it. It did for a second, but now it's got lots of green on it again.
Let me try.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's
better.
the best.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's the best.
Yeah, that's better.
Here, let me
Oh,
just
I
try.
see.
Let me try the one that I've done
I mean, it probably is worth getting this lighting set up right, because then we won't have to do it again next week. Otherwise, Paul will have to change his settings next week again, won't he?
Yeah.
Or next time, rather.
I mean, I've got a ladder and I can just grab a.
Yeah.
It is a bit weird. I think. Do you think it's? How was it yesterday when we did it? Was it?
Yeah.
No, I mean,
I think
when we met on Wednesday, we didn't look at. Oh no, we didn't, did we?
no. Yeah. Something solid, because it seems like the light is just hitting it in really weird ways outside of the light.
Yeah, you can still see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what if I can just close the curtain and put the light on and we can have a look?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, I was kind of looking at it earlier thinking, oh my God, why is it sunny? Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, it's like so grey in North London.
Oh my god, amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like proper. It's like looks like it might rain, to be honest.
Okay, so let me just. Oh, my overhead light is rubbish.
Getting the tea.
Okay, one sec. And this is. That's not very green. That's a better green. Let me try. This is the page that I don't have anything on. But it's got weird bits on it because I've got bits of green paint on the other side. This is the other piece.
Magic mushrooms. I wish they were. It'd improve my work. Magic mushrooms. Have you?
I haven't taken anything out of it. I'm going to join.
No?
I've never taken anything.
I have, but not magic mushrooms.
Yeah. Hang on, let me. Oh, okay. Hang on. Yeah, I'm just grabbing a lamp. See how it works.
Yes. Yeah, no, of course.
I've got a little light here. But it's not a proper, it's not a proper thing.
Do you have anything that's a solid green, Caroline, just for us to test it? Just like a green card or green paper that's already
Well, I
green,
do
just so we
have
can
green
see what.
paper, but it's not very green.
Yeah, more like the green screen green. Do you have anything that's that green?
I'll have a little look. The thing is, yeah, I don't think it's the paper. I think it's the light, if I'm honest with you. I think, like that. But
Yeah, but I think the thing I'm saying with the paper is that the light affects basically like when it's painted, it's creating lots more light options, like light variation
yeah,
across
I
paper
but
than just a
but
blank
last
paper.
time I used exactly the same paper. I painted it even rougher than it was, and it was perfect. Do you know what I mean?
But I think we
So
did have some issues then, but we were still just like, this is cool, we can make it like better. I think there was some there. And I think also you went in such a lit space.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the light, I think, as opposed to the paper. I think the paper, the colour is fine. I don't think it matters hugely that it's, like this, painted like this. I just think it's the fact that the light is much brighter here today. So it's making it a little bit more difficult. But what I will do, I'm just going to have another look, see if I've got some cards somewhere.
No, that looks all right, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
that really?
So yeah, we were using my phone, so I think also that we haven't tested it with this camera as well, so there might be an issue. I don't know. There might be an issue with the webcam and the colour from the webcam, because
It might
last
have
time
an
my
auto
phone
color
was fine.
setting. It might be doing
Sorry?
auto color stuff. I mean, are you able to clip your phone into place? Is it an option, or
Yeah.
is that going backwards?
I think I can.
Sometimes you need to go backwards to go forwards.
I love
Yeah.
your approach.
The other thing, Caroline, if you've got a sheet of tracing paper, white tracing paper or something that you could put in front of the light to diffuse it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've got a sheet of paper that I could. Should I just try whilst if you go on to something else, Paul, should I just try and put my phone back to use my phone again? Because I think there wasn't any issue with the phone, was there? I just need to reassemble the yeah. So if you give me a minute, then we can at least see that if it's the webcam or the phone or or whatever. Because I think the paper's okay, but I just think it's the light maybe. Okay, I'll be one sec.
I've got quite a cute walking show coming along.
And hey,
Oh wow! Yes. Oh yeah!
Wow.
Oh,
and
that's
I mean,
fantastic.
Amazing.
and that's probably not from the zoom to the forest because that's a tear, but that is the idea, isn't it? Of
Yeah, that's like another. Yeah, the forest
Yeah.
with the fire. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's so
Sorry
cool.
about my coughing.
so cool. Thinking about the transition of this, guys, I'm wondering whether so we take the mushrooms, we're like, oh my god, we're going to the forest, and then the thing is ripped, and I can't quite see or feel why the grief crow would get introed there, like in terms of us just being like on having just come from being on Zoom and mushrooms, like how.
So in my mind today is that we sit ourselves by the fire, and then Cassie is going to see something in the fire and put her hand in and take the book out, open the book, and the story that the random story is the grief crow.
Right. I see what you mean.
It just says that, and I say, oh, there was a crow at my aunt's bedside, and I'll tell that story. It just means that we've introduced the book then
Yeah,
we've introduced the idea of the grief crow, so that when the crows keep coming up, there's
makes
some
sense.
sort of concept. But then the
Yeah.
story comes at the end that will tie it all up.
Okay, cool.
I
And then my other
think.
question. Go on, Cassie. Go on, Cassie.
Sorry, I was just going to say, from like the Angie's improv notes, I think we mentioned grief there as well. But I think that's just the point that we also mentioned when we're improvising, that, you know, around this time there's been a lot of grief and, like, you know, all that stuff. So it's kind of so it makes sense why that's like almost in our imagination and in our consciousness when we come and tell these stories. I think
that's right. I think you take the book out and you open it like on a random page, and one of us will say, "What's the story?" And you just, Cassie, you're going to say, "Oh, this story is the grief crow."
Okay.
Because then it will be a bit like all our stories are part of that story way, without having to say.
And then my next question is then, how do we get from Cassie's washerwoman delivering the picture to the king's palace back to Cassie becoming the crow?
Because after the washerwoman, we've got the yam.
I don't become the crow, do I?
No,
we're just wondering. We're just thinking about it.
Paul, while they're thinking about it, do you want to offer up some of the new forest layers in that? I think
quite like it.
The forest version 2 stuff is probably the best.
Sorry, what was that, Cassie?
I quite like the grief crow as you, but I do think what you're saying about the beginning. I think it does make sense to have that sort of like context building.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So let's leave that last bit as is with me, but with the context building. It just gets us into being able to tell stories a bit, I think.
Yeah. Looks like we're standing together. Ha 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 ha. Oh, fine, Cassie, you were in there.
What was this, sorry? I just heard Cassie.
We're in the same place, and then you just like walked through all of us.
Yeah. And we'll just have to see if they're better, worse, whatever else needs improving on them. They'll give you guys a bit more space and the sort of sense of sky behind as well. There's one movie that goes in the background, and then.
What happened, Lassie? What happened? Who texted?
You're looking at your phone today.
Wait.
Brilliant. That looked brilliant.
The screens are so having a third screen is so helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
It really just helps you place yourself so much more easily.
Yeah. You're on fire.
What, your veggies? Zoom out, okay.
Could you say about trying to get rid of the sides?
Are they going to have enough space?
We need to see it.
I think you might need to yank it at the top. Henry does this thing where they yank it at the top where it clicks. Yeah.
What
You
was
know, the
that?
top bit.
Maybe that the bar is not extended.
The bar is wonky.
No, that the bar is not fully extended to the whole width.
Oh, that's because I don't have this. That's as far as it will go because I've got see this thing on the
Your room.
that's
Yeah.
a pull-up bar over here. So I can only
Yeah, so it can't be full width, basically.
and there's a couch over here. So I'm at mine. Let me see if I can. Yeah, there's not really anything else for me to attach it to, unfortunately.
But now you can move your camera a little bit to the side where you're standing right now, because you have lots of space on the other side now where the pull-up bar is. That was a bit too much.
Let me see my distance because I might have to raise it a bit. Okay.
Or you can also move the camera in closer, actually.
Yeah, I've got a bit of room.
Obviously doing anything. So the forest, you've got files 20, 21, and 22. So three layers. So they say them all in. Yeah, it's version 2 of each one of those. So far, just the background just has. There's an issue with file 20. That shouldn't be there. That extra file 20 shouldn't be there. So 20, 21, and 22, just version 2s of 21 and 22. Yeah, no, there's another version 2 in the name. So yeah, so I realized I have this quite strong naming convention that I run with my programmers, and I guess I haven't explained that. This is the second type of forest that we're doing, so the second design of it. So it's forest V2, and then version 002 is the second version of it. It seems like madness, but there's method. Yeah, correct. The mid ground is 21, which says MG in it, and you want to use version 2 of that, I think, to have a look at. Is 20. So the foreground is 22, which says FG in it. Yeah. I'm going on the basis of where you've been putting them beforehand. So I've just made a new 3-layer thing. I think you had Angela coming out from behind a tree. Cassie in the front, and a day they were in the middle.
Now everything's going.
I could really do some tidying up. I think that would actually help, rather than just piling things
I
on.
think this is all again. I don't think there can't be any.
Whoa. This is me center.
A day might need to be foreground as well. They might
Yeah,
need to
I
be
think
foreground. I
Cassie
think
might
the
actually
mid-ground is just if someone wanted to appear.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. So I want to. I was going to appear.
So,
one more layer.
yeah, and obviously we'll need to look at scaling basically. So I figured out that
Yeah.
you were saying kind of you needed a bit more room to move within these spaces. Oh, I love the fact Cassie's black and white. I love that. I love she's monochrome. Good.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great. And I think basically to give them all a bit more room, I think it is a lot of it is down to scaling of them rather than the scene. See, guys, if you don't like the hint of colour that I've put in there, that can totally change as well. And go back to completely monochrome very easily.
I quite like it. I think I like it.
Bit surreal.
Yeah.
Because the words sort of like blend into the dirt at the bottom as well, which is really interesting.
Yeah. Also, if there is a different text that you want me to thread in here, I mean, I think to start off with, when we were testing it, I was using just a Requiem text. But if there is a text that you'd like me to replace, or even handwritten, that's also totally fine. Do that.
I think it's fine like this, because it's yeah, it just looks like generic book text, and that makes sense to me.
Yeah. And you don't really read it per se, do you?
Oh my God, Cassie, I just realized you got your hair done. It looks so good. Sorry, guys, side note.
It is a good look.
Excellent.
Like, why
Oh
was
my
this thing in Cassie's face? Where did that come from? Like, oh, yes. That looks good. Is that the faux locks?
Yeah. No, they're not faux locks. They're what's it called? Crochet braids.
Crochet braids. Okay.
Yeah. I've had these for like 2 years.
Yeah, I've seen you in them before.
Yeah, I just that's why I like them, because I feel like they're a bit more environmentally friendly, because I just after I use them, just wash them and put them back in again.
Yeah. Love it. Love a reusable hairstyle.
I know, right? So much fun.
On the left, being able to come out of the tree.
Yeah, and I'm in front of the. I think the mid ground. I wonder if I need to adjust my cropping a bit. If it's smaller, much smaller, we'll be able to see whether she can walk. Yeah, that's good place for her. Yeah, and then there, and then much smaller.
Actually,
Yeah, and it might be
smaller.
that I need to put. Yeah, it might be that I need to put some of that ground there into the mid ground rather than the background.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, even smaller, like loads smaller. Loads, and then up vertically. Oh, right, we're losing your legs. I see. That's it. There we go. Great. A little bit larger now. I'm seeing all the legs and stuff. Yeah. Give us your legs, Ange. That's it. And then and then off towards the tree so that we hide the edge of her screen that way. Yeah, but also she needs to walk from behind the.
Yeah.
What?
So, question: is it that I think it's possible. Okay.
It's difficult to tell until I see the action of coming behind the tree, though.
Yeah. I'm sort of getting the sense, guys, that we might need an extra layer so that so Ange can walk on to where Cassie is.
Yeah, I think I just need to put that back, a bit of that ground into the mid-ground rather than the foreground.
So that
it's only the tree that she has to walk around.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know
I'll
that.
just
Ange
update
needs-
that. I'll do you a version 3.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I
You
think
might
that'd be
not need to
great.
be small. You might not need
Yeah.
to be so small, Ange.
So foreground.
Hmm. Oh, yeah. Can we please put Ange in the foreground completely with Cassie so we can see what size Ange would need to be in the foreground? Because if we can limit things like complete resizing. So Ange, can you walk towards? Is Ange all the way in the foreground? Can Ange come all the
Might be
way
that the
where?
foreground is just a left-hand tree, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I'll make a layer that is just the tree on the front.
Ange
Yeah,
isn't
so that
though.
I
Ange
can
is still behind something.
so that I could come from behind the tree,
Yeah.
but still be in the same place.
Yeah.
No, Ange to where Cassie is. Yeah, that's fine.
I think Nina is making a new version, which is
Yeah.
just the left hand is just
Yeah.
the tree. So the ground, we will all be on the same level of the ground.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. So the ground's all going to be in the mid-ground layer, and
Yeah.
it's just going to be the tree that's the foreground layer, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do a new version. 3.
Wow. Cassie, I can see your brain is just like, yeah. Sure.
Yeah, cross version 5x.
Yeah. VV1123. Yeah.
I think
Oh,
because in the lockets, I think we're going to go to monochrome in the lockets, if possible, because that's like the old pictures. So I think colour for now would be good. And then when we go into the lockets, we're all in monochrome. Would be great. Yes,
Yeah.
please.
get my toes warm. Shall I?
Somebody's going to get burnt.
Come on, Ange, get involved.
I can't look.
Oh,
Got a mushroom. I got a mushroom for you.
Oh, wow. Oh, I need to get my mushroom.
Okay.
That,
Can it be
I think that's a
slightly
good.
lower? Can it be
Oh, yeah,
slightly
can you make
lower?
it lower?
Yeah. And then can it be slightly smaller? And then slightly lower again? What do you think, Ange? Still smaller?
Yeah. Still lower.
Maybe 2/3 of the size it is right now?
Yeah. and a little bit lower again.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems all right. Because then I can, where am I? I'm here. I could be here in the fire. This way. Yeah, and then it's fine for me. Then I would need to be. I would need to be backgrounded. No, because Cassie, I think we're swapping actually, because you're taking the book out, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, so am I supposed to be where
You
you
probably
are?
be on that side. Yeah, where I am. And I'll probably be where you are. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I think
Yes. It's like Paul, yeah. Yeah, then I would
and
sit
then
like
Cassie
this.
will need to be slightly to the side so that you'd be, yeah. I mean, we'll work out where I am once we've got, we've lost the foreground thing. I think you'll need to be higher up, Cassie, so that you can
Up
put
this
your
way?
hand in the fire. No, yeah, if you go up there, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I can go too much further
Oh,
because my
where the back of the thing is. Yes. Left hand. It's my slippers, these. Just my slippers.
So, Cassie, you're now on fire.
So
Cassie, can you move? Can you, yeah, if you can move to your side a bit so that you're not in the fire. Yeah.
backwards,
Right,
if you have
you
space.
should have your foreground and midground updated now.
Slightly more up if you have space, Cassie. Like towards your
But
green
But we can
screen.
also move the fire across.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
That's true.
If you move
Maybe
the
a
fire
tiny
off centre, a bit more towards Ange.
Yeah, maybe that would be.
Oh right, sorry. I dropped offline for some reason. It's just if the people don't. I mean, I suppose the day if they can go across to screen right a bit more, I suppose that would work. But
I
that's a
guess
pool thing, I think. Pool positioning. Otherwise, they'll go off, won't they?
so. Cassie, if you're next to me,
Yeah,
are you
Dave,
getting
that
out?
looks good.
Yes. Yeah. Not sit comfortably, Cassie. How you might be sitting already. Okay.
That's right. Just a new foreground and
And
midground.
I think you need to move back as if you're moving towards that tree that's behind you. Yeah. Keep going for a bit, depending on how much space you have.
I don't have any more space.
Oh, you're at the end of your green screen.
Yeah, I'm at the end of my green screen in terms of backwards.
You're at the end of your green screen, turn backwards.
Yeah, but I could go.
Okay. Okay. Then, what does it look like when you face the fire? As if you're like, yeah, forming your hands or something. Okay, great. And then how about if you reach in?
I told you to get the book.
Yeah, let's give it a go
Yeah.
to see what it looks like. Maybe you can put something down to mark your area.
I literally was just thinking that. I'm about to cover it in green screen so you don't see it. But
Yeah, true, actually.
just so I know where my bum needs to go. Yeah. Okay.
I think my brain is getting confused because I keep pretending to get warm my hands. So I'm like, why my
You're
body's
convincing
like,
yourself.
yeah, my body's like, why aren't we warm? I don't understand.
Oh,
That's so cool.
I need to go further with that. Oh God, it would help if I actually marked it where I need to be. So like this.
Good
Does this
idea.
look-
That looks good.
And then we try and get the book
We
out.
could position Cassie further up vertically, couldn't we? So they look a bit further in the frame.
She doesn't have any more room.
Oh no, I think that's a Paul thing.
Okay. Oh right, got you.
So if Paul were to position a little higher,
Yeah.
Cassie a bit higher vertically, then you've got
Oh
that's it,
yeah.
keep going a bit more. Yeah, and then maybe actually that's a bit too far. Down a bit. So Cassie, you've got your feet cut off there, haven't you, a bit?
A
You
tiny
can't go
bit.
a bit more towards your screen.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you able to go towards your screen a bit more?
Towards my green screen?
That's it. Yeah,
That's
sorry, I should have been.
as far as I can
That
go.
looks great.
That's
That looks
good.
good.
Maybe you could maybe move to your right slightly, Cassie. Very like 2 centimeters or something to your right.
I think also a
You
day
could-
can mask that line
there?
as well.
Yeah, Dave,
If you're clever.
you were.
Yeah.
That's
That's
good.
looking pretty good.
I try and get the book
where you
out.
Is it worth marking on the floor so you know where you are?
Yeah, I've tried. Let me. So my bum is about here. Yeah. Can I ask a performance day? Pardon? Can I ask a performance day question?
Yeah.
So the plan is to I guess basically film through for about maybe like 30 minutes to an hour. So will the first half of the day sort of, I'm talking about the 6th of May, by the way. Will the first half of the day be sort of like just going through all our scenes, making sure all our positionings are good?
Yeah.
And the second
So the first
we just run it.
half of the day, the first half of the day is rehearsal. And
Yeah.
the second half of the day, at some point, we're going to do a live 20 minutes
Yeah.
live.
Okay.
I don't quite know what time yet, but that's the plan.
Okay. So we have enough time to like align and mark and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Feels like the later we can do that, the better.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Like 4 o'clock or something, you know.
No, we want
probably
Ange to be forward.
Have you got the new? You got the new foreground. Okay, so we're still losing Ange's feet. That's an Ange thing. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
So Ange can probably help us with that. So that's if Ange is there, it's just a case of scaling up a little then.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think Ange is still in the wrong background.
Well, actually, it's about fact that her feet are being cut off. There we go. And then, Ange, what you'll need to do is, as you walk in, you'll need to stay really close to your screen, I'm afraid, your green screen.
Yeah.
I mean, she can be bigger.
Yeah.
As long as the feet are, that's it. A bit more.
And then I can sit
That's
down
it. That's
here.
great. Yeah, that's great. That's great. That's really successful. It's very successful. Bigger, I reckon. A little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And then up a bit vertically.
I'm a bit confused about the layering that's happening and Ange's resizing.
Oh, it's because there's 2 variables. You've got the Paul variable and you've got the me variable, and then Ange variable. There's 3 actually.
I thought
Did you want to do your
version? I thought there was a version of this where the the tree is the only front layer, and then the fire.
That is, yeah.
It is.
So how
So
come? So how come we're losing Angie's feet then? That's what I don't understand.
So she's going off her screen.
So I'm
Okay.
off the screen.
She's in control of that.
Yeah. 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 Okay.
That looks
Right.
ace
Right.
though.
Right.
Yeah.
Can
So
I check that our
higher, and then-
background movie is looping? That's right.
And then I'm
Can you
here.
be any closer, Ange? Can you inch
Getting
forward
closer
slightly?
to the fire.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
go towards the tree as opposed to forward. Then more to your left, a little bit more to your left. Because you can be
Yeah.
behind the fire, right? That's the thing. You can be behind the fire.
I'm leaning against the tree.
I think. Oh, nice. That's nice.
That looks really cool.
Yeah, that looks good actually.
I'm warming my feet.
But you look small.
Did you mean a day
Yeah.
to move somewhere like this? Sorry, did you mean like this?
Yeah, because your feet can actually go in the behind, like in the fire technically, because you're behind it. So if your feet are sort of like instead of being hidden by your bottom, I don't know, crop line, just making up sounds now, then they could actually go behind the fire because that's the angle we're seeing you from. Does that make sense?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, like if they're there, it doesn't mean it doesn't mean your feet are burning. And then you're still a bit closer somehow.
Yeah. How's that? Is that
But you
okay?
seem small. You seem like it could be a tad bigger though, size-wise.
Yeah.
It's very slightly, actually. That's fair. That makes sense. Because Ange and Cassie are sort of the same size-ish in real life. This looks awesome.
Yeah.
This is looking great.
I'm like an old codger, which I have to say I am. I'm going to come in again.
He's getting cold.
I have, yeah. Consider. I said in the fire.
Oh my god, this looks great.
No, it's just so they had something to. Oh right, so because Cass used to have something to conceal the hard line there. I mean, I can obviously create you a little tuft, but that looks good to me. What you've got there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I think some
Yeah, I mean, I think if we need.
to be honest.
Sorry, say again.
I didn't think that. What did you say?
I think some sort of like grassy tufts, like just little mounds of like weeds or something that might be about. Those would probably be fine to soften the line.
I can. There's probably like a mossy root thing. I mean, there is, weirdly enough, in the mid-ground shot, there is one of those. I can just give it to you as a separate layer to position if you want as well. That's okay. Yeah. I mean, it's not very visible now that I've done the thing that we did with it. So I'll pull it back out of the mix and give it to you as a separate layer shortly. Yeah, it's just it's all is a bit moot as to what. Sorry, go ahead. No, it's fine. It'll start to break if we move the layers around a bit too much. But
Yeah,
I'll grab it. Yeah, I'll grab something for you. Please.
I think that's good. And you just having a little practice of taking that out of the fire, Cassie.
Yeah,
Can
I'm
you just
trying
see
to.
that? Yeah.
I'm trying to see how to do it. So yeah, I
Yes,
think
please.
it was less. Hello. It's like 2 layers. So I try it with just the one.
Yeah. You try it, Cassie, and we'll just look. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I still got some green on it.
It's going to look great, Cassie. So I think you might just need to use your other hand to make sure that the cloth comes off it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it looks great.
So, make sure it's covered.
Yeah. And then open it up, Cassie. And what's the story on that page?
The grief crow.
Yeah. Yeah. Really great.
Could you put the book in the basket and put it on the basket?
Yeah, I could try that.
I think that might be better.
Yeah, because I feel like there's something about its. The height of it.
Because if it's in the basket, I don't think we would see it until you pull it out.
Let me try.
Cassie, what's your Instagram?
Oh, do you know what? I'm not on Instagram. I know.
Cassie, I cannot believe it.
Good for you.
I cannot believe it.
Much
I
better.
thought I was the only person in the world who was not on Instagram.
Perfect.
No, I know.
Don't use it.
I still haven't done it.
Please don't do it.
You are on Instagram, Ange.
No.
Oh, the dimension. All right.
Oh, you can kind of see it though.
Oh, maybe you can
Come on, let's be.
slack it off.
Wasn't this going to be a close shot as well, wasn't it? It was going to
Maybe
be,
slack
it
it
was
off
going to be
and-
like a
yeah.
closer shot for this, wasn't there? Yeah. It was in a transfer mode last time I had it. It was like in ad mode or screen mode or something, which made it a bit more glowy. Yeah.
Also, question: is there any way to make the fire not disappear completely when it loops?
What's that? Say again? Yeah, I can adapt the loop on that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it needs because it just needs overlaying and offsetting a bit. So I'll do that one.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I agree. now that we, I think it'd be good if it didn't disappear. Yeah.
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 But it's really
Great,
nice that
thank you.
you've added the dimension of it. It looks so much fuller already, even.
Yeah, it's looking great.
Yeah. I'm just making a post. Nina, does your company have an Instagram?
Oh, try at Nina_Pixel Pixie.
Pixel Pixie.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should be able to find me. Yeah, at so Nina_Pixel Pixie. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Paul? Does Brighton Telepresence have something? Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? What's it called? What's your Telestage? Okay, cool. Perfect. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I've got an Instagram. Can you add me, Ade?
Yeah, of course. What is it?
It's Partridge_Caroline.
Okay. Partridge_Caroline.
Yeah.
Probably an early
Paul,
adopter there with that.
with this, I've got some more bits of paper. The thing is, with the phone attachment, it doesn't attach to the extendable arm. The phone attachment is not, it won't attach, which is really annoying. And then also I'll have to sign in with my phone as well. Which, I mean, I could do that. I could try and do a makeshift thing of like taping it, you know, after during lunch or something. But I've gone back to the webcam. Yeah, yeah. Well, at the moment it's quite overcast, and I've managed to I've rummaged around and I found some more paper, different greens, and the green that I've painted, but it's still a bit irritating. Ooh. There's that one. There's this paper, but that doesn't. You can try it with this one, or you can try it with, I mean, at the moment I have a light on and the curtain open because it's a bit overcast. So I can get a light ring, definitely, but it's a bit annoying though.
I have one. Maybe you could borrow it.
Oh yeah,
It's
where are
big though.
you?
I'm in North London, but I can bring it south.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I can meet you halfway.
It's not. I'll show you guys what it looks like though. It's not. It's not one of the little ones, but it does have a phone. It does bend sort of at 90 degrees. And
I think I know the ones you mean, and it's got a phone attachment to it.
in the middle. I don't know if you can see me. Oh, I'm not on the screen. I've got it up in the camera, but I'm off screen.
I have one, but it's enormous. So not very portable.
Like mine.
Can you see it, Caroline? Oh, can you see it, Paul?
No, not.
Looks like this. Yeah. So this goes completely 90.
And it's got an attachment for a phone.
Oh, that's really cool.
Should have.
Where's the attachment for the phone?
This little section
In the
here.
middle there. That's really fantastic.
That's really
Oh,
cool.
where's the finger? Yeah, this thing. That's where that sort of. I might even have the
That's
little bit that goes
fantastic.
in there.
Ade, that's amazing. That is amazing. Thank you. I'm going to
Okay,
be
we'll figure
around
out getting it to you.
about, yeah, well, if I get your number and then we can just liaise and decide. Paul, do you want me to
Okay.
go back to this screen? Do you know what? I think it's the camera. I think it's the camera because with my phone it was completely
Green.
green. And you know, the light isn't that different to the light that. Yeah. There's this green. There's that green underneath. They're the. You know what? It's like the same. They're the same. So one is painted, and one is coloured paper. So you know.
What's
It's
the one
weird.
that's
I
not
think
painted?
it might.
Show us that one, Caroline.
This is the one that's not painted. That is the one that's
Yeah.
not painted. That's
Right.
part, and this is the one that's painted. So there's no difference. I don't think it's
I think you're right. It might be the camera. Are you using a webcam now, Caroline?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do we know how to sort that out? Oh yeah, you do.
Logitech.
You can't be logged into the vMix at the same
time. And then do it. It is annoying. I mean, I can always. I could just go back to the phone, but I'd need the other password for this to join, and we would have a bit of the leg of the thing in, because that was the problem. We'd have a little bit of the stand showing, but for today, is it worth it? You know, it's worth the sacrifice, really, isn't it? Because I think the colour on the phone was perfect. Or I could go out and then download this. Oh right, and hang on, the lights changed. That line there is the.
I think the problem with having natural light, Caroline, is that it's very painful.
Having what? Sorry.
What's that shadow there?
The problem with having any natural light is that it's very changeable, isn't it?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it feels like we need to have isolated, controlled light, whatever the solution is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Completely. So for the time being, should I just? I can get another lamp, so we've got a bit more light, and then I can go back to the phone.
bounce to the ceiling.
Sorry?
You have a small lamp that you could bounce to the ceiling.
The ceiling is about 8 foot high. Got a really high ceiling.
You need to be really diffuse so that it doesn't have create a hotspot on the table.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
It's just about getting the room brighter in general without creating hotspots.
Yeah, without Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul. Yeah, Paul.
Great.
Do
And
you
you've
want
got your
me
new
to?
log there for when we get back. Just to say that when we get back, you've got your new log there, the 4 foreground.
So, Paul, did you want me to then, whilst we're on this break, to put the camera phone back and log in with that, because I think it might be easier, and the camera sort of adjusts automatically. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've got it somewhere. I'll have a little look. I'll have a quick look on my email and find it for you. Yeah, okay. Thanks. Bye.
Are we all having a break?
I think we are for 5 minutes.
Just switch off the mic and the camera. Excuse me. Whoa. Where'd everybody go? Oh, it looks so scary when it's dark in the background. Where'd everybody else go? Okay, cool. I'll take a 5 minute break. Cool. Works for me. Oh, where's my slippers? My feet are cold. 5 minute break. 5 minute break. 5 minute break.
Or sorry, it's Caroline. I've the one I'm signed on at currently on my book is the number for my smartphone. So I'm going to sign out and yeah, I'm yeah. Yeah, I will. I'm just going to say I'm just signing out because I have to leave to go back in on a different one. Okay, see you in a bit. Bye. Bye. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Just gonna, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to move the webcam. Oh. Yeah. I'm just going to take this webcam. It's bloody irritating though. Yeah. Yeah. I was going to say that's probably the best thing. I don't mind. It would be really good because because otherwise it just eats into time. I know we met up on Wednesday, but it's annoying, isn't it? It's like, oh,
Caroline,
yeah,
are you still in New Cross?
yeah,
So another possibility is I have a ring light, and Henry's suggesting that they could maybe come over at lunchtime today to give you a hand to put that up just to try. I think the thing is we're just a bit concerned that we're not getting a chance to try any of our stuff out.
yeah.
And we're going to run out of time.
Oh, hang on.
Does that sound possible?
Hang on a minute.
Because you've got your phone and your computer on, Caroline,
Okay.
I think.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm totally up for that. Let's get it sorted. Because the thing Paul and I did meet. Yeah, we did meet on Wednesday to try and arrange,
Yeah,
but
no, I understand.
to work out the webcam, but we didn't look at the chroma key for the webcam, and I do think it has something to do. I do think it has something to do with that. It's easily resolvable, but I mean, it would be really good, actually. If I did meet with Ade to. Because then I could use my phone and the light, but definitely in the lunch break.
Henry's going to come at lunchtime today to try it.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
We're not far. Can I just show you the ring light that I've got? It's a bit big.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll be 2 minutes. It's a bit big, but we can take it down. Yeah. I'll carry it.
Fantastic. Paul,
I think so.
could you pop the thing on the screen so I can just... Okay, that's quite high up.
Caroline, could you put your
Move it.
address on
Sorry?
your address on WhatsApp, Caroline?
Yeah, sure. Oh, it's on my phone. Hang on. Can I just tell you my address?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's 24A
24A,
Billington
yeah.
Road,
Billington Road,
and that's
Yeah.
SE14 5QQ.
SE14 5
QQ.
QQ.
Yeah,
Great.
thanks.
Thank you. I'll
So
just
that
put it on WhatsApp so that you've got it.
is definitely the yeah, I think it's the camera.
Yeah, that's so much better.
It's definitely the camera.
What?
Interesting that the phone can pick up the colors easier than
Yeah.
weird.
That is about 100 times better.
No.
And even the light. Yeah. Okay, well, for the sake of sort of time, should we just have this camera for
I think if we go for this one now, but Henry will come over to you at lunchtime or sort of head over soonish to you, Caroline, and we'll
Yeah.
try and set it up with the lighting and see if we can get the webcam and everything sorted, just so that we've got the best of everything. Just to
Yeah,
see if
brilliant.
that works.
You don't happen to have also like an extendable phone, an arm for the phone, do you? No.
No, I don't. No,
Okay.
because it means that with the webcam we can get rid of this, but without the webcam at the
Because this
moment,
webcam arm is great, but the phone connection from this, stand doesn't fit,
yeah.
which is really annoying.
Henry's going to try and see if they can key the webcam. So we'll try that during the lunch hour.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
The best is the webcam, no? That would still be better.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, let's
let's
carry on.
carry
So
on.
I've got, because at least we got that sorted ish. Thank you. Thanks, Paul.
When I wanted to
Just click on the camera and on the microphone, these two symbols. When they are green, it means camera and microphone.
Yeah.
what you need to.
What did I do there? So,
On the left
okay.
side of
Yeah.
the phone. So camera on.
Yeah.
And this is left stick both. You don't need to log out.
Yeah.
You're on now.
Yeah.
On all.
Nina,
Brilliant. Thanks.
sorry.
Hello. Hi.
Nina, I've got some
Someone
wings.
after me.
Yes, it's
Hello.
Caroline. Sorry. I've got some wings and another head. Should I
Hello.
just take a picture and send it to you?
Sorry, I lost you there on the ground.
Sorry, I've got some wings, some images of wings,
Great.
and another crow head. Shall I just send it to you? Take a
Do you want to pop
picture.
them on the Dropbox if you can?
Oh.
And I'm very happy to take it via email or Dropbox, either way.
Okay. Well, I might just take. Oh shit. Take a picture and WhatsApp it. Can I do that?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Yeah. Okay. Brilliant. All right. I'll just do that.
I've got a walking crow coming that I'm going to show you in a minute. Just when the crow wants to walk in frame.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
Sorry, what's that? The log. So it's to position as you like. It's pretty much the right size. Yeah. But you can bring it in a bit lower, or more in front of the fire, or whatever you need. That's the foreground right at the front. Sorry. So basically, I mean, it can go. It has to stay at the bottom of the screen and it on the right hand side, but it can go a bit lower if you need it to be lower. And it can rotate if you want it to rotate a little bit. It's literally just to sort of prevent the edges being seen, or at least to put in front of a day, because then they look more in the scene.
Cassie, record it on your phone.
Could it go just a little bit lower, Paul?
I feel like I'm in Power Rangers. You have found my land. Now I must destroy you.
Alex is hilarious today.
That is so great.
Come on now.
The power of taking over your body.
That is so cool.
Oh, that looks great. Be the body, yeah. Oh, I love that. Move your arms, Cassie. Move your arms around. Oh. Not quite.
I'm losing you.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Oh wow!
Nice. Yes.
Nice, very nice. I'm gonna really have to work my thighs these next for this. Quite close.
Yeah. So that's us talking to each other, and then do I need to? And then we can speak straight to camera and say whatever we want to say to the camera, and then back at each other.
It could be anywhere else.
I think
but
it.
here.
I think.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like it. I'm slightly less keen on royals, but I like it on the. That's excellent.
Nice.
That's really great. Perfect.
Can I ask a favor quickly to Nina?
Yeah.
Nina, you see for our, is it possible for us to put a little sort of stage, it's a bit of staging in terms of a bit of an outline of our heads woven into our forest foreground. So you see this layer that I'm behind right now. Would
Yeah,
it be
that's the old
possible
forest, isn't it?
Oh, this is the old one. Okay, so whatever is, okay, cool. So wherever I'm positioned in this forest, is it possible to
Yeah.
just create some sort of very subtle, like shape or something to give me and Ange an idea of where our heads should be for that locket scene?
Oh,
Something that's
right.
not very,
Okay.
yeah,
Right. Okay. So something to locate yourself so you can position yourselves correctly.
yeah,
Yeah, I think the only thing with that is that this will disappear when the forest goes, because the page turn will happen. And
yeah,
so
that's
this
fine.
won't.
Yeah.
But
I
I
wonder.
can, I think because where I
Yeah, it
am,
might just be that there's a that you locate yourself on the basis of a branch, and then you hold there, and then the page turn can happen, and you're confident.
Right.
something exactly, something, just something to help us.
Go for it.
So we should just
Well,
stand.
we'll need to be from sitting to standing during that change. Yeah. In the previous scene. Yeah. No, we're going from here. We're going from here into Locket Improv.
Sure.
Oh yes. So a day. This is going into the locket. So the one that Paul just showed us is coming out of the locket. Is that right? Because the
Ah,
one coming into the locket is going to be Caroline's hands with the locket closed and then opening the locket and then we're in the locket.
Yeah.
So
okay.
we need to wait for
so
Carol.
then that's
Yes.
okay. Cool.
I'm
so
ready. I'm ready and willing. I've got the locket in my hand. Do I need green paper behind me? Do I need green behind me, Paul? I mean, underneath my hands. Okay, I've got it. That's sorted. Yeah, it's all done.
Okay, cool. So when you're from the fire, where do you need to go? Because I just kind of need to stand up and face this direction, I think.
What I did just now is I just stood up where I was, but I think it will depend.
Yeah.
God, you're working with so many variables, aren't you, you guys? Like,
There are so many things.
If there's anything at any point you think, Paul, that we need to simplify, then please, now's the time to say so. Like if positionally you need them to stay on the same side because it makes your life easier, then please let us know.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
So when the hand and the locket comes, will we be disappearing? I know you've got her in front.
What would you like? Okay, what would you like behind my hands? White? Paper?
Is from us sitting round the fire to the locket. It's fine if her hand shows on top of us. The only thing is how do we go from the hand and the locket into the locket pictures?
I think that I think you should go to the book.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I think the page should turn,
That looks
and
good.
then the page
Yeah.
should turn, and then before people like really have time to notice that we're in the things, maybe Caroline's hands should just like we should go into the hand locket scene at that point. That's a bit clunky. Yeah, I know, but I mean,
Yeah. Let's do it from
okay.
here. So she's now going to open it up. Okay. And then how are we going to be in the locket?
Yeah,
Okay.
and also can
sorry, we're the other way round, Paul. It's the other way round. Yeah, no worries. Sorry, nightmare.
why doesn't Caroline? I kind of liked what you did. Well, it looked nice just now when you were just putting pieces of paper down. Maybe you could just put a piece of paper down over us.
Oh.
Yeah,
Right.
I think something similar.
Yeah. Just across our whole, and then like I guess.
Okay, so yeah.
Then Paul would remove us like as a background. or like whatever will be zoomed in enough that that will take up the whole shot, basically. And
Yeah.
then you
I
can
mean, it is.
open.
Yeah. Yeah, that was nice actually. Just covering you.
Yeah. Then your hands just come, and wherever you can zoom in. Then, right, Paul? Or is it better for? I'm just worried about the. Hmm. Yeah, it's very small.
Oh,
I'm kind of like.
so the idea is,
Was it?
Caroline, that mine and Day's faces are in that locket.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we've got the green in there. Look, I've got Cassie in there at the moment. Oh, hang on. Ooh. I mean,
So I'm going to suggest something to make it simpler. If you take this out again, Caroline, take the paper out again.
yeah.
I suspect that what we should do, Paul, is we see this as I'm talking about it. We see Caroline doing this, like holding the locket like this. But then I think you turn the pages and we're inside the locket.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think
Much easier.
that's
Can we also see Can Caroline's hands be on top of this page, like just Caroline's hands?
Yeah, Caroline, can you put your hand? Oh no, that was like another layer, isn't it?
Okay. It would have to be your hands, Paul. Oh, okay. Oh,
Great.
cool.
Could we just, while we're here, could we try this? Yeah, that looks, yeah, like that goes there. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice actually.
I like that. The day you need to be in.
God, so I was just gonna squat. Okay. Cool.
Cassie, can we practice with you coming in?
yeah. In
I
seconds.
wonder if it needs to be slightly like 3/4 a day, so we look at each other. Cassie's going to go in and push me out of it.
Background, yeah, background. Yeah.
So Cassie, I think it'd be good if you were in a day's one
Okay.
and walk through and just push me out. And as I see you coming, I'm going to walk out.
Oh, do you want to physically?
That looks
Whoa.
great.
Can Cassie be a little
Can
bigger?
we try that again?
Oh, at least I'd go on my tiptoes. See?
No,
Yeah.
Just make you bigger, Cassie.
Okay, yeah, I forget.
So this is our position.
Oh.
Cassie, if you could do it slower. If you could go slower, it's just I need to see you, yeah. And I think a day you have to notice Cassie coming. Can we do it slower again?
Yeah, let's go figure out where you would be.
You should be behind me, Cassie, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, in my background, please, Paul.
I'm in your.
You're my foreground. Yes, please. Back, like one more a layer behind me. Yeah.
So Cassie, when you come to me, let's just have like a little face off and then I'll step out.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see if we can acknowledge each other, Cassie.
So
As you're going.
Cassie, that's too close. Yeah. So I'm going to look down at you. Yeah, look up at me like, fuck you. Get out of it. Yeah. Right. Oh. And a big
Okay.
smile. That's it. You're carried to the competition. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you gonna hold your pose?
Oh yeah, I will. I will.
What?
I'm just gonna
You're gonna have
I'm gonna look at you.
Come on, Henry.
Eyesight is so.
Oh, maybe I've sent it to the wrong place. I'll check again. I've probably sent it to somebody else entirely. I'll do it to you now. Goodbye.
I don't know if I'm catching you or am I catching
Yeah,
you?
I don't know. No, I don't think we are. One sec.
And can you direct us in terms of trying to do you have space to move back towards your green screen, Cassie?
Yeah. Okay. Let me. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I've got my basket here, my little wicker basket. Move that away.
Okay. So we're just gonna see if we can get this eye. Yeah.
Yeah. Am I looking?
Yeah.
So,
I think it's just for like a second, so it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. And
And can
then
you see if we're getting each other's eye?
I'll
Are we at reasonable height? Oh.
I love that day.
You have to go full side, Cassie. You have to go full side profile.
full space.
So Day, you're going to have to go down on. Day, you're going to have to go down a bit because you're a bit too high for the.
I know. I'm just saving my eyes. Okay. Yeah, that'd be great. Just to head, just like coin positioning, basically. Yeah, and I'm actually just standing now, which is great.
It's
Yeah,
so
that's it,
incredible, honestly. It looks amazing.
It's so great. So I can't remember what we were going to say, but I was going to say some things to there and then look back at you, and then Cassie's going to come in. Cassie, when you come in, because you seem to be a bit lower than me, can you look up?
Yeah. Okay.
And actually, Cassie, maybe we actually both should end facing the front.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, for a locket kind of vibe.
I'm finding it hard to look at you a day when I come in.
Okay,
Because-
just glance where you think I am, and I'll just do the same.
Okay.
Just quick. Yeah.
Angela.
You're all right.
And
Yeah, big smiles to camera. Big smiles to camera, to each other, and then just look sideways. So a day you've got to be careful not to veer into the other one.
Yeah, I know.
maybe.
Oh, can Cassie be Angela and behind me? Yeah, sure, that makes sense. Yeah.
I think I've got to go on my tiptoes. I'm so small. So
Maybe
what's
this
the end
makes-
pose?
End pose is forward.
Great.
Cassie needs to be a little bit bigger, I think. Oh, we want to get closer to your camera. But you need to be
You on your toes. Don't go on your
Yeah,
toes so that Paul can. Right. Don't go on your toes so that Paul can. Yeah, Paul will do it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good size. And then we're ending posing straight to camera, smiling. Or maybe I'm looking at you and you're looking to
Yeah,
camera.
I think so. Yeah. So Cassie, you look to camera, smile. Yeah. That's great. You push the competition away. Push the old girl out.
Oh. Let's try this again. So I'm behind a day.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Oh, am I looking? Oh,
Yeah.
this is so hard.
Yeah, we do. We catch each other's eyes.
You're like, give a face. I
Cassie-
love you so much.
I think the problem is now that Cassie's bigger, that what happens is as soon as you come in, Cassie, yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
So I need to be further back when I come in, to back towards my green screen.
Yeah. Let's
think
try you. This is good.
The size
When you-
makes sense. I think we just need to mark it for Cassie. Cassie, you would just mark that on your floor, I think. Like the journey you need to make. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think Cassie, if you say "excuse me" or "this is where I belong," just say something, and I'll move out of the way.
Okay, yeah, okay. So come in. I belong here.
And then Cassie, we have to have a moment where we hold for like 3 seconds,
Okay.
and then the page turns.
Where we hold to each other.
Say that again.
Where we hold to each other, or
Where we freeze, where we're still.
okay.
Yeah, so we have the whole movement moment thing, and we're like ha 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 ha, and then it's like.
I think probably, yeah.
Hello.
Great.
Yeah, cool.
I did Angela. The holding pose, is it to camera or to each other?
I think we need to have a little practice of it. I think it could finish, Cassie, with you to camera and a day looking at you.
Okay.
But there's something, but I think that's quite good when you first come on. I think actually just before you finish, you should just look at each other. A little bit like a locket pose, as Ade was saying, like a stamp pose.
Yeah, like we do a side profile to each other, like obviously smile, and then we face the front and hold.
Okay.
Because I think that stillness is actually really nice, even though it's very quick.
Yeah.
Before the page turns,
Yeah.
like it's nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Cassie, I think you come in, you've pushed Ange out, which looks cool. You looked at me early, but that's fine.
Oh shit. Let me try again. One more time.
Which
So tell me to get out of it.
Well, yeah, one of your screens might be in a good position.
So that again.
One of your
Don't forget
extra screens might be helpful to see.
Yeah, okay. I might try and bring this one closer, the middle one.
Okay.
Okay, that's a bit closer. Yeah. Okay.
Are we gonna? We'll do about improv whenever. Okay, we have to do the cues anyway.
Yeah, I'm here.
Nice. Ooh. You have to look at me. Enjoy. Yeah. Love it too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fab.
That was
Nice.
cool.
Yeah.
And I think we should have a couple lines beforehand, but we'll make those cues as well.
Yes. Yeah. We've got a few lines. But we'll do that when we meet next week. We'll just go through that.
Cool.
Great.
Oh, we're in the sorry.
Then we've got Washerwoman.
Okay, so we're back to the fire.
We also need to update this forest, don't we? Cool, cool. Thank you. That looks amazing.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah.
Oops. Yeah.
Quite young.
Yeah.
Showing up in
In the queue list. But the crow can take off from where it's sitting and fly into the screen as a transition if you want.
Oh,
That
nice.
would be. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a bit like
Yeah,
that demo you showed us.
Yeah.
And then it's almost like so are we going to the crow flying one next, are we?
And flies into the screen and yes, does that.
Yeah, so it's almost like the camera then pulls back to show the crow, but it's Angie's the crow, is it?
We're not at that point, we're not at me as the crow.
Okay.
After the letter.
Got
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's going to. Yes, actually. Is it
Yeah.
okay? So, question: is it going back to the fire or back to the originally built scene that Caroline would have done for the intro?
Oh, yeah. So, Paul, that's right. It doesn't go back to the fire at this point. It goes back to in Washerwoman 1, Caroline is painting the background of a city, and
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
go back to the background of the city, which Caroline will, for Washerwoman 2, will be changing into the King's Palace image.
Yeah. So silhouette with paper.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, we'll use it a bit later, or
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I think the
I mean,
turn is more.
I'm not wedded to the crow flying. I mean, it might be that you have the crow that flies away and you have a page turn. So,
I
like,
don't
the
think
crow
you need
flies
it.
off the page by almost inspired by the fact, oh no, someone's turning the page. Crow flies off.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I'm
I
just
think
conscious
that's great.
of adding frames to the animation. Is
Yes,
obviously
exactly.
kind of it's always a drawing. I think every second is 25 drawings, or 12 rather.
Yeah.
Paul, sorry, I'm still upside down, but which does.
Henry's on the way. Soon, Caroline. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, well, let me change this the other way around, because the only thing is with this, oops, I had to, it's really difficult. Yeah, well, that's why it was this way. Hang on.
But we're
So,
not even
Paul,
going to it, I
I don't
think.
think they're ever going to this.
We're making it. We're making it. But this is useful for Caroline actually to work out the proportions, because this is pretty much a good size, Caroline.
Yeah, oops.
So if you could leave it on for a bit, actually, Paul, that would be good.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just,
So
okay.
yeah.
So it's a bit difficult because it's kind of upside down. So
Yeah.
so I'm trying to, oops.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, Caroline, it actually has to be bigger.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I did ask for the image and I got the image, but to make it bigger, I just need to move the camera, my camera. Do you see what I mean? So to move it out, because it's the dimensions of this are traced from the image that I received.
Yeah.
Stand, yeah. So the
I
dimensions are
see.
traced from the image, but oops, it's really difficult because it's doing it upside down.
Yeah. But also, I think like this
Okay.
level of the camera seems to be what is going to be consistently throughout.
Well, this isn't.
The
This
whole.
is from my phone. We're going to use the webcam.
Oh yeah, we're changing it, aren't we?
Do you see
Yeah.
what I mean? We're changing. So I
Yeah.
just want to make sure that the actual angles, but it's a bit difficult, like I said, because this
Upside
isn't.
down.
It's upside down. So there's
Mhm.
no point really me doing this because it's upside down. Hang on, let me just.
So should we take away the image for now?
Do you know what? It's really this. I think what we should do is we should move on from this bit because it's going to be really difficult for me to. Look here. This is the image.
Well, look, Caroline, we're nearly at lunchtime, and Henry's going to come to you, and we'll be with you very shortly.
Brilliant.
So I think that once you've got the other camera up during lunchtime, it seems to me that as soon as when we come back, if we try and make this work, then
Yeah,
hopefully
brilliant.
we'll sort that out. Oh yeah, it seems to have frozen.
Oh.
Excellent.
Nice. Should have a photo. Is it worth, Caroline? Is it worth you tracing
Yeah.
the King's Palace scene at the size it currently is? Is that worth having that bigger version? I don't know.
Let's
I'm
have a
just trying
look.
to think of it.
I've got,
If it
yeah,
would be,
no,
if
I'm
it's useful.
just trying, yeah, I'm just trying to think. It's difficult because is it possible to get the
Corridor, the portrait
yeah, the
corridor back up.
corridor? I mean, the thing is, I have the picture. Yeah. So I have the picture here that I'm sent. And the dimensions, it's difficult because this isn't the whole picture, because it obviously goes up there and there. So it would have been really helpful to have the whole image. But do you have the one on the screen? Sorry, Paul. Okay, so it doesn't really, it's kind of, I just kind of need the original image at the full size. Do you know what I mean? Not cropped off.
I don't think we have it because it's just like an image off like the internet.
Oh, okay. Well, do you know what? I mean, the thing is, I've already traced this. And it's just, I think it's getting it to scale because it's the right scale. This is the right.
Yeah.
This is the correct scale.
Yeah.
Oops. But it's just, and that's why I didn't draw loads of things into it, because I just wanted to line it up on the, on the actual screen. So yeah, I've got to say, really, in terms of ease, it's not the easiest. It's not going to be the easiest thing. When you said it, I was like thinking it's going to be quite hard because of the dimensions of this thing.
Yeah, I mean, do you need to? It might end up being a little weird, but it also equally you might surprise yourself by it actually kind of being okay, even if it's not how you. It looks not very roomy, right? Is that what you're feeling?
Well, the thing is, no, these things here, this black, why I didn't, these are supposed to be, these eventually will be the kind of tenement houses or whatever they are with the, with the, with the windows and the washing lines going across. I'll obviously use thinner bits of string, but this is string that I've got at the moment, with the washing lines kind of going across, and I can attach them. They'll already be attached, to these things. But it's really hard because it's making me feel a bit strange because I'm looking at it upside down at the moment.
Yes. It's all right. We're going to sort that out.
difficult.
So when we come back, that will be sorted out. It's only upside down now because you know. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it will work. Do you know what? It will work. It's just like I've got to do these to various scales, and because I haven't been in the room, we haven't done it until now. It's quite difficult to scale it up or scale it down.
I think we need to come back.
Let's have a look. Yeah. What? Oh yeah. No, it's upside down. Oh. Okay. When it's not upside down, then I can probably sort it out. I think it will work. I just need to. Move this. I think it will work. I just need to do a few templates of this. I just need to do a few rough drawings to get it to the right scale. But in terms of, let me just see. Oh, it's
I
also
can't
left
tell
to
until it's the right way up, and I think
Yeah.
there's no point in us trying to fix it until we've got the right camera and the right lighting.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
think
really
we
do
can just-
anything now.
Yeah, let's take a break and then we can have a look once we've got the webcam up. Fingers crossed.
Fab.
Henry should be with you quite soon, Caroline.
Perfect. Thank you. That's great.
Oh, brilliant.
I am the grief crow. I am beautiful. To
I was
some,
going to
I am
say
terrifying.
something with the, the
To
locket.
those who need me, I am yours. I am a crow who visits when I am called. When someone is grieving and the pain is raw, I sit with you. I sing. You hear whatever you need to hear, a song, a poem, a message of love, a violent protest, a raw scream of pain. My claws are much longer than you would expect. Sometimes we need to hold on tight. I love my claws. My beak is sharp. Occasionally I attack. I am a wild animal. I am not here to tame.
Kind of like, so the big
Grief
window
is a
there,
wild
and then
thing.
that, so let me just move this stuff here. If you hold that door, I'll move this.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Perfect.
yeah. Good too.
Yeah, great.
See
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Meet you.
Bye.
That's great. Look,
All the best.
Thank you. Thanks for your work, everyone.
and